Do you hear me? With Unico Williams. That's right, it's your boy coming at you on a Thursday, as I always love to do, because Thursday is my favorite day of the week. Why? Well, I was born on a Thursday, 11:47 a.m. Woo! So happy to be back amongst you all. Oh, we got to talk about a couple of things, but I had to bring my boys along with me. I got a gun special, a firearm specialist, and I have a person that can't tell you his job for some random ass reason. And that doesn't. We're not playing Death Note. Here we go.
Zelmae is the gun expert.
We're not playing Killer Within right now. We're not playing
I do have a
Among
bachelor's
Us, but
degree.
he may or may not just so happen to not be able to tell you what his job is. So let's go with the CEO that nobody knows and nobody can know. What's your name is, Zelmae?
Listen, my middle name is Zelmae, CEO. You know what I'm saying? It's a shout out to that. But
Your middle name is Zelmae CEO. Your parents had very high expectations.
It's Zelmae CEO, and then because my name is supposed to be Zelmae, my grandma's name was Zelmae, but Trevor Zelmae don't sound right, so it's Trevor Zelmae CEO McCullough. That's it. Just see my government out there.
That sounds super secretive and almost makes you a suspect. AfroKami, can you say anything like that would make you susceptible to being, I don't know, a suspect in said case that we're going to talk about? Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Oh, well, of course, I am the AfroKami, your local neighborhood scumbag, here to give folks today with just a dirtbag saying unique, different day, all gas, no breaks, cold heart, hot takes, and everything that comes with it. And I think I'm here to talk about how $1 million CEOs are getting their comeuppance across the country. Well, just one particularly.
I said keeping 99 overall 99 media, okay, overall 99 entertainment LLC do not support the death of any CEO, as I am a CEO myself.
Wink, wink.
Go watch the Voyager. Go watch my Voyager interview, telling you how I came up in this world. You know what I'm saying?
So here's the deal, Banana Peel. This is why we're here today. Oh, I forgot to put my little caption things on there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We're the caption. So, all right. So there's been this big local news. When I say local, I mean American news. This is the most random thing I ever saw on Twitter, and this is Twitter we're talking about, X, if you will. But this is the most random thing I've ever just randomly.
This is the most random thing you saw on Twitter, really?
No, I mean,
I'm gonna say I've seen a man get hit by a bus.
There's tiers. There's tiers to the random. So like, there's random everyday stuff like somebody slips on ice, somebody licks ice cream at Walmart. I mean, you got that. But what I'm
a bus, Joe.
What I'm more or less like, okay, CEO gets clapped by a random guy in a designer backpack. I think some are saying it's Hermes, but apparently
it could have came from Canal Street.
From a lot of places, honestly, even 6th Street in Austin, Texas. So basically, a suspect in the United Healthcare CEO. United Healthcare is like the biggest insurance company. We know what insurance companies do. They keep your money in case something happens to you. But most of the time, nothing happens to you, but they keep your money, right? Well, this guy, hopefully he has some good health care because he passed away because he was unalived by
unknown life insurance. The health insurance part is, once you're dead, no one cares about your health.
They might have some technology that makes you stay alive a little longer. Maybe death is a disease and you can get. So what I'm saying is this. So that happened. Brian Thompson was the CEO of United Healthcare CEO, one of the biggest insurance companies where we know, like I said, it's pretty much a bank for your insurance in case something happens to you. And a lot of people don't do that. But apparently they're starting to track his movements. So first of all, we know him to be he was dressed in all black. He had on some white and black shoes and a backpack, and he was a white guy. I did see on TikTok that there are some masks now that I can put on a mask that has Kanye, and you can put it on your face like it's a what do you call it on TikTok, like a filter, right? But and apparently, do you know anything about this gun here, AfroKami or Zelmae? Do you know anything about this gun that he used that he repeatedly like was trying to
I think
talk to
it's
me about it?
because it's because the gun had a silencer, I do believe, and a silencer slows down a bullet so it's not as loud because that's what people hear is the bullet breaking the sound barrier. But
Oh,
sometimes
okay.
when you use a silencer, it reduces it enough to where the bullet when the bullet is fired, there's not enough energy left to kick the slide all the way back to eject the cartridge. So then you have to rack it to unjam your gun, which is what he did after the first shot because the shell jammed. So he had to manually cock it to get the shell out, and then he shot him
The
again.
silencer did that, right? The silencer made
Yes,
it jam.
the silencer slowed it down to the point where there wasn't enough power coming from the bullet to make the action
Okay.
slide come all the way back to eject the shell.
Okay. Okay. So and Zelmae, do you have any background on
I
this
also want to say
weapon?
niggas can't get silencers willy nilly. Like it is a whole months long process to legally, and then even then you might not even get the right to purchase one legally. It's a whole tax stamp that you have to
So they
get.
want to know who has a silencer. Like they
Yeah,
want
I
to
think
know
you wouldn't want to
Yeah,
know somebody running around with a
yeah.
silencer
You
why do
want
you
to
shooting.
need a
know?
silencer?
Yeah, why would you actually
Well,
need this?
look. If you
Yeah.
recreationally shoot and you don't want to have to use ear pro, it it helps with that. It's a lot. It is quieter. Um, Other than that, I mean, outside of like the reasons that it was actually made so you could shoot niggas and not have somebody instantly hear it. But
Okay.
yeah,
So let's
other,
go with it. Let's ask that
So
question. So
I
mate,
seen I seen
go
somebody
ahead.
say they
also,
need an AK-47 to protect you. I'm like, if you shoot an AK-47 in your house, you're a dummy.
yeah, I mean, your ears are gonna be ringing, but I mean, you might accidentally shoot the neighbors too.
That's what I'm saying. If you shoot one in your house, you're a dummy.
Okay.
AK-47 is used for
Those
drive-bys.
those bullets travel a lot faster and a lot farther than a handgun bullet throw. 7.62 is a egregiously penetrating round. There's a reason fucking niggas been using them from coming up on 100 years.
So let's do this timeline. Let's do this timeline. So the gunman who shot Brian Thompson, CEO, he
Rest in peace.
traveled by bus
Maybe.
from Atlanta to New York.
Oh,
So he
so
came from Atlanta. So are you smelling setup already? Because they're doing it from Atlanta. Are they ready to blame it on a black guy already?
no, I see.
Is
I
that what
think
we're
you're
doing? Are we ready to
no.
like blame this on a black
I
guy,
think
or what
you're
are we
reading
doing?
too much into it. Disenfranchised people kill people that have power. That's always been like that.
Okay, fair enough. I'll just leave that part of it alone. So the NYPD released new images of the unmasked person of interest. And then apparently the words delay and depose were found on one of the live round and shell casings. So that's what
Sounds
they're
like somebody
saying.
looking for universal health care to me.
Keep that in mind, folks. And then apparently there was a phone and a bottle of water that may have been dropped by the gunman. Okay, fair enough. And they got one fingerprint off of it. What? It was smudged. They're saying the shooter's motive is unclear, but a source told CNN that United Healthcare's parent company, America's largest insurance company, was aware of these threats against executives. Okay, we get that. All right. So they're saying at this point, because we all know that after this shooting, this person escaped on an e-bike. If anybody doesn't know what an e-bike is, let me explain it to you real quick.
Running off on the
It's
e-bike is fire.
you rent a bike provided by the city of New York, and you use your debit card, and you can use it for a set amount of miles, and somebody gets paid for it. But they did this. They're saying, based off of all this that's what's been happening, 10 days before this even happened, he knew where the guy was going to be. Some people are saying this was a skilled person, a real marksman. Guys, do you guys think this is a real like Assassin's Creed joint or what? What do y'all think?
Nope, not at all.
I
It's
mean,
not an Assassin's Creed joint.
No,
Okay.
not at all.
Tell me.
hold on. Saying Assassin's Creed joint would imply that we thought that he was gonna sneakily and stealthily get away with it. And I don't think
Have
Yes.
you
you're
not
gonna
played Assassin's Creed? I never get
I-
away with it like that. I just
well,
win. I just win the level.
Joe, you
not good
played terribly
at the
at
game,
Assassin's
man.
Creed.
Fuck you.
Joe, you
But
that dude that like does something in Assassin's Creed and get caught immediately.
I think this was a quintessential
You
crash
you get
out
a Watch
moment.
Dogs,
If
Joe?
I'm being honest, the dude that crashed out just happened to be white and have enough money for a tax stamp for a silencer.
So what? Do y'all think this is a pro or not?
No.
No, because he wouldn't have got caught if he was a pro. But I think it was definitely
He's
an
not caught though.
assassination.
Bro, Joe, the dude on camera, we know how you look.
No. Y'all think y'all know how he
Hold on.
looks.
He
Have you
got
not watched
been arrested.
Mission Impossible?
Joe, you think Tom Cruise is out here changing his face?
This is possible.
Joe, you think this man has a face change?
It's possible. Why would Tom Cruise?
So Tom Cruise, this is going to be Tom Cruise is getting back at the healthcare industry, and that's the last Mission Impossible. This is he gonna impossible take down Big Pharma.
I don't think it's Tom Cruise.
Listen, that's the most impossible mission in America is taking down Big Pharma.
This dude was just walking around at 6:45 in the morning by himself and got shot. So what are we doing? He makes $23.5 million a year.
Joe, I'm gonna tell you a secret that people don't know, Joe. Rich white people think they can do whatever they want.
Oh, what? Because he gets to walk around in Skechers?
Joe, you ever met a rich white man? He will walk around anywhere in some slides and just go outside in the cold.
Yeah, they feel fine.
Because I'm not gonna lie, let's tell the truth. Black people don't travel to these neighborhoods to shoot.
This is in Manhattan Island, by the way.
That's what I'm saying. They are not traveling to do damage.
You trying to tell me Spider-Man has never stopped crime in Manhattan? Are you trying to tell me that the Avengers never took place in Manhattan Island?
I don't know why you would need the Avengers in Manhattan, but
yeah,
when CEOs are getting killed, why would you not?
So Spider-Man just protects
I'm
CEOs.
always gonna be a eat the rich Negro. What can I say?
Prayers out to his family, though.
Okay. Now let's talk about the ethics behind this real quick. So, what's so special about this guy?
Bad person.
Is he a bad person?
I mean,
he's the CEO of a insurance company, so I think like he's intrinsically a bad person.
Now, why are people in the insurance business considered as evil? Because they always fight their best to not have to pay to help people live longer?
No, just because healthcare is a nasty subject to begin with, people having to spend money to live is an egregious thing when we have the technology for it not to be that way. But we're so caught up in the cost that it doesn't matter.
Do you know that there are places that people that are hooked on drugs that they chose to take, they have clinics for that?
Well, you know, in Canada, you can go to hospitals and get drugs from there just so they know you're getting clean drugs and nothing's thinning out.
So I need dog food. And I want to make sure I get dog food that has not been tainted. They can do that in Canada?
Yeah.
What?
Dog food is up here. We call that heron.
Oh.
We call it
brown
dog
sugar,
food.
if you would.
Also, that. So, in order to make sure that it's not hit with that stuff that has been killing people, killed a very beautiful woman. One of the most beautiful women I've ever met. Rest in peace.
Fentanyl be dropping niggas, yo.
Fent is killing dogs, man. But I say all that to say this: what happened? What's the theory? Do you think that this dude did this because he got done wrong, or what?
My easiest theory, and it could be wrong, could be right. He's probably a guy who ended up maxing out his insurance. He probably had a wife that was sick, or he was in an accident or something of that nature, to where his insurance got maxed out.
Sound like Victor Freeze here.
Wouldn't pay for any more, because there is a certain amount that, like, after a certain point, insurance just won't pay for it because it's costing too much. We see it all the time. Just recently, they had to start a GoFundMe for Dirty Dutch Mantel because him and his wife had been sick and they had maxed out their insurance coverage, so they wouldn't cover anymore. So they had to crowdfund the rest of the money. long story short, it was probably a guy who was in a similar situation and fucking he was tired of the shit. So he found the CEO of his insurance provider and ended him. Or the CIA was like, yo, let's get this nigga up out of here, activate fucking this nigga and send him on out. Could be a whole MK Ultra dealio. Somebody hit
Could
him
it be a
with
could it also, I'm asking you both, could it be a pump fake?
in what way?
I would say a pump fake in regards to like to just make people think about something else, right? Like that's kind of where I'm at. Like,
hold on,
because who was this guy? We never knew. We didn't know people was
I
beefing
haven't
with this.
seen a whole lot of coverage about this. Like,
I don't see it either,
think
and that's why I'm here.
People would be talking about the CEO of one of the biggest insurance companies in the world getting assassinated.
And one of the companies that I'm going to, and I'm like, is it that bad that my company is going to that? When I'm like, that's what my health insurance will be next year. I'm like, is it that bad?
I mean, apparently it was bad enough for somebody to murder.
Or was he just
what happened? Like I said, until they catch the
we
guy.
don't really know a lot of this stuff.
And
Zelmae, you got a graphic about this, right? Isn't there a job opening or something?
I do have a bachelor's degree in business administration.
Yo, you should get in there, bro.
Let's do it. 10,
Minnetonka, the lakes of Minnetonka. Does Prince have something to do with this?
We got 3.7 rate. How do you get a 3.7 rate
out of 5?
I feel like
you made $10 million when you give a higher rating than the 3.7. I make $10 million.
Why would they say you need a bachelor's degree and then go into the master's? Like they should just start off like you need a master's degree.
I always hate that when they do that too. When they put like 2 different degrees on there, and I'm like, bro, just say master's, bro. Why would you put both? Like I'm pretty. If you got a bachelor's, if you got a master's, you got a bachelor's.
And you know what's funny?
Like you don't skip steps.
And what's funny, a part of this stuff is, and they say, or if you have X amount of experience in this field, where you don't even actually need like a bachelor's or anything, because I know a lot of things that I do nowadays is just like I don't even have to say equivalent. So that's where I'm at. So end of the day, this is my final question for you guys, and I'll let you guys go, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up on the show today. But
we broke our no 2 filmings in a day rule for you. We changed the whole day of the show just so I could avoid
it. Was like this, and now it's like that, and it's all because of this. So what I'm saying to y'all, just asking one more time, will they catch this guy, or is this like some Agent 47 shit? We're never going to know.
No, he's going to either get shot. And
yeah, he'll either sue.
He got away on an e-bike in Central Park.
No, but you got to listen.
You ever try to drive on the police? No, a bike is the best way to get away.
Hold on, wait. You guys got to remember, he is in the most videotaped city in the world. There are more cameras per square foot than any other.
Agreed.
So, like they're going to catch him. The question is just whether he's man enough to off himself or not.
Do you think he's going to off himself? Because I think he would have done it already. They couldn't find anything about him in Central Park.
Tori never said he did it on purpose. He's just going to be what they say.
Yeah, I was about to say it could definitely if it is a play and like some government official wanted to get him out of there, he could.
You will never know.
Yeah.
Because has anybody ever heard about the guy that tried to shoot at Donald Trump? Has anybody heard anything about him ever?
Tori. I mean,
that nigga got murdered. They killed him immediately after that.
It doesn't even no question.
I was going to say they splattered that nigga.
What does this have to do with the Hot Tour Girls crypto scam?
Oh, okay. Let's get it. Okay. Here's my 4 free news. So Hot Tour Girl made a crypto, and I think it went to 220 million for like 20 minutes.
Of course, it was a pump and dump, so she made $2 million, and
it dropped to 60 million within 20 minutes. But it went to 220, right?
I don't know how much it would do.
It's meme coin.
I gotta watch
don't.
Coffee. By the way, I'm sorry if y'all still getting scammed by meme coins. I don't
Yeah, if
know.
you're still getting,
You're like,
What are y'all doing?
if
I'm
you're
sorry.
still getting scammed by crypto, you made that sandwich. You need to eat it.
Listen, if it ain't Ethereum or Bitcoin, you should not be putting money.
Just leave it alone. If it's not Bitcoin or Ethereum, there's no point in putting.
They don't even understand what that is. Like they just doing stuff saying, you heard about this Bitcoin?
Bro, if somebody say, "Hey, Trevor, you want to put in on hot Tua coin?" I'm like, bro,
Hot Tua coin?
Are you
What do we
serious?
do with that?
Listen, y'all be wanting me to feel bad, like, oh my God, they lost $4 million. This person had $4 million to put in the hot Tua coin. This person is, I don't care.
A fooling is
It's probably the same person that gave Sophie Rain $4 or $5 million by himself. It's the same dude. I bet it's the same dude to her. How much you want to see if it's the same dude that gave hot Tua girl $5 million and gave Sophie Rain $4.3 million? Well, $1.2 million by himself.
By itself.
I'm telling you, it's the same dude. Ain't no way it's not.
How dumb do you have to be? All
He
you had
like
to do was hop in her DMs and say, I got 10K for you at least. She was going for that.
Yo, the dudes that see, y'all don't do it right. Listen.
And how did y'all get rich? How did y'all make enough
Those
money?
dudes in Saudi Arabia take them girls on Instagram models and they on them and they make sure they don't.
That shit is crazy.
That's how you keep
it's not crazy though.
It is because how can you not be crazy?
Joe,
okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
They're stupid people. Stupid people do stupid things. It's that plain and simple, yo.
No matter how much money you got,
stupid people have money all the time. That's a lot of times that's how you find out if they're stupid or not, is when they get money.
Kendrick told us, Joe.
What did Kendrick tell us?
As his fans will tell me, the prophet says that just because you got money don't make you not a lame.
That's true.
Dog.
A lame is a lame.
If I pull up, if I see Willow Ryder or Tiana Trump in person, didn't even know who they was, and I hollered, I got it, bro. That's facts.
Hell, if I did know who they were, I'd definitely be trying to get that because they make millions of dollars on the regular.
But I'm saying to you right now, just me, just talking, just me being myself, and I holler, it's over with. All y'all favorites, Skin Diamond, Julia Bond. Hey, but I got respect for Karen Noor because she already know what it is when it comes to Sailor Moon. We had this conversation before.
Gay, though?
She's everything.
I thought she would like only do it for money for women. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
No, she does it for everybody for anything.
What?
If you exist, she'll do it.
That's a terrible one.
But she got the AVN award. She got the AVN award. She got the AVN award. I follow her career closely.
That's a crazy thing. Anybody get if you exist, you in.
I'm just saying.
If you exist, Tori, if you exist, you get.
That's how you win awards in AVN. You gotta be whatever you are.
I've never had on any dude. No matter if you exist.
Anything.
You don't have to be a dude. Just anything.
She's not picky. Do y'all got the bag? If you got a bag, I'll teabag it. That's where she's at.
I heard somebody say Tiana Trump, like if you says, "Hey, my girl, I guarantee my girl get hit better than you," and she goes,
"No, man, hold on. I'm not even gonna get I respect her too, but we done had them before, just on some like not even like that. Like now, let me get on my New York cocky shit. That's a dime in a dozen right there. That ain't. But she cool. We done had them before. That ain't even like that.
Are we at the end of this so I can leave?
Oh yeah. So go ahead.
Tori said you need some hot tour right now.
See, you about to go buy some Bitcoins. All right, AfroKami, go ahead and do I make you the biggest guy on the screen? Oh, like this.
Whoa,
pause. Hey, where can they find you at?
Of course, you can find me at AfroKami765 on all platforms, on a plethora of different shows, on a plethora of different channels throughout the week. You know the vibes, something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Yeah, it's been a good night. Also, Zelmae.
You can find me on Voyager San Antonio with my interview. Right there.
Oh,
the
wow.
Let's go. So you can find me right
Look
there.
at you pulled out the brown jacket for this one?
Yeah,
The
that's
brown
that's a
jacket.
bold picture, but yeah, we got the when I bring out the brown jackets work. San Diego Comic Con, I'm coming. It's gonna be some life changing shit going on. 2025. It's me.
Pause. And also,
It's your
what
boy
date
Live
is
for
that?
Zelmae.
What date is the San Diego Comic Con? It's like in February?
No, that's June or July.
When was your
Also,
date?
and also will probably be at the Saturday night main event. Let's go in San Antonio. Watching some wrestling.
Hey, smack it down. And of
Right,
course, you know me, it's your boy Nico Williams. You already know the deal. You're on the channel right now, but also, and there's probably some music playing in the background. But make sure you follow my friends down there. Fuck me, literally if you want to. But I'm talking about like my friends down here. Make sure that you like and subscribe to all their channels and all the shows that we do because we're just fun people and we love to do what we do. So with that being said, thank you for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me? With Nico Williams. Holla. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much. Holla.